2025 has been an absolute powerhouse of a year for video games, where some absolutely amazing games have come out, and some bad ones too. Amongst all of this year brought us a brand new console from Nintendo, the Switch 2. As 2025 nears its close, let's take a look at the console and the games it's brought with it over the last few months. A console's release year is always a slow one, the year of ports, usually where only a couple games sprinkled throughout that were actually created for the system. I do have to say though, the Switch 2 is shaping up to have a pretty excellent release year so far, and we are only 4 months into that cycle. The launch title was none other than Mario Kart World. I haven't had too much time to play with this one, but it looks and runs supremely well. It's about as fun as anyone would expect a Mario Kart game, with a big roster of new and returning characters, lots of customization, and this time Mario Kart lets you diverge from the road and explore the big open world. A month later, Donkey Kong slipped into the lineup with Donkey Kong Bonanza. Now, I didn't expect to have as much fun with this game as I did. Again, it just looks and performs beautifully. You're just smashing everyone and anything in your path with those big furry fists, alongside Pauline to solve puzzles and find hidden collectibles. It comes from the team who brought us Mario Odyssey, and it really does just feel like a Donkey Kong-esque sequel to Odyssey. It's a lot of fun. Final Fantasy Tactics is an absolute classic, the epitome of the RPG tactical genre, and fans have been asking for a remake for quite a while now. Their prayers were answered this year with a Switch 2 version of Final Fantasy Tactics, The Ivalice Chronicles. Unfortunately, it does lack mouse controls, but diving back into this fantastic game, or experiencing it for the first time, has never been better with the Switch 2. If you told me last year that I would be able to play Cyberpunk 2077 on the Switch with a stable frame rate and beautiful visuals without it catching on fire, I would have laughed at you. Yet here we are, with the Switch 2 performing amazingly well with the game, and playing this FPS RPG on the go. It's never been easier. Also respect to CDPR for putting the entire game on the actual cart. Catch 'em all and raise the ranks with Pokemon Legends ZA, this somewhat controversial side series into the world of Pokemon has been the topic of discussion for various reasons. I'm not going to touch on that here, but what I can say is the Switch 2 version of the game runs great, and for me, it's a lot of fun and well worth your time. The Warriors games from Koei Tecmo have always been a blast. Some good old hack and slash goodness, the tried and true 1 versus 1000 formula that we've all grown to love. Well, it returns to Hyrule with its Tears of the Kingdom prequel, Age of Imprisonment. If you played Age of Calamity, the same formula applies, a prequel to the story of the most recent Zelda game in the form of a Warriors title. This time frame drops are eliminated and visuals have improved. It's a lot of fun and a great way to put Zelda in the Switch 2's first 12 months lineup. Metroid fans have waited and waited and waited for the next Prime game. And coming just 7 months after the Switch 2's launch, fans can finally play Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. It looks fantastic, and I cannot wait to get my hands on this one. So there we are, spanning up to 7 months into the Switch 2's life, we have a Mario Kart, a Donkey Kong, Pokemon, Zelda, and a Metroid game. Not to mention a Kirby Air Riders too. Understandably, a few of the Nintendo's household names are featured here in spin-offs. Nonetheless, it has been fantastic to see and play. With the added power and fidelity of the Switch 2, it makes me excited to see what will come next for the Switch 2, and what else we will have in its library when the Switch 2 turns 1 year old. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If so, please consider dropping a like and smashing that subscribe button, as it really does help the channel. Have a fantastic day, and as always, I'll see you on the next one.